cocktail shaken. Cocktails on the fly. I'm your flighty hostess, Alberta Straub. Hello, welcome to Cocktails on the Fly. I'm your flighty hostess, Alberta Straub, and I'm going to tell you today how to make a mojito. Mojitos, everybody loves them. Why? Because they're super tasty, tangy, refreshing, and good, and not too sweet. And that's the way there should be. So anyway, let's try it. Let's do it. Two ways of doing it. Fresh lime right here, or you can buy some of this ready-to-go lime juice. Organic, try to get it so it's good and tasty and tangy and good for you. So first thing you'd like to do is either squeeze your lime into your glass, like so. Make a face or a sound or something helps. And then add an ounce of fresh lime juice. Hopefully that's about an ounce if you have a nice juicy lime. And then you match it with some simple syrup. An ounce, and here's another ounce-ish, sort of. Doesn't have to be exact. I like to fudge a little bit when we get to the alcohol. So it should be 1.5 ounces of white rum, but I like to put in 2 ounces. You know why? Because this isn't really a mojito, it's a flyito. That's my flighty way of doing things. It's either my way or the fly way. Both ways are my way. There we go, got the liquor in there. And then put in a handful of fresh mint. You know, you don't want to put too much mint in, although it's nice to have a, kind of a good amount. There we go. And then it's my favorite time. It's time to muddle. So the goal here is not to pulverize. Sometimes I go over to people's houses and they've been making mojitos and I see little pieces everywhere and it goes in your teeth and it's crazy, and that's not the way you want to do it. You just want to, you're striving to bruise the mint and bruise the veins in the mint to release the mint oils. You don't want to pulverize because pulverizing will release a bitter flavor. So here we are, we're muddling. And isn't it so fabulous that I get paid to muddle? I just love that. So muddle, muddle, muddle. Here we go. All right, a little bit more on this side. Bruising, bruising. Okay, and then now it's time to add some ice. Crushed ice is best for a mojito. It's traditional. It doesn't have to be that way, but it's classic to have crushed ice in your mojito. And also it helps the liquor and the mint oils blend together well. And when you get to this stage, use a bar spoon just to kind of get in there and get through the ice and do some muddling, some crushing. So you're just trying to stir up all the ingredients. You're not trying to smash them, although I do like smashing. Did you know that a small mojito is called a smash? I was always trying to repopularize that in my bar so that if people asked me what I was doing, I could say, I'm smashing, but then I just have to make twice as many mojitos, and sometimes that can be a challenge. You know, like on a Friday night, when I have 20 or more of them lined up on the bar, one after another, I call it the Cuban blockade. But anyway, so you add some more ice, do a little bit more of the smashing or muddling with the bar spoon. It's looking good, isn't it? And then finally, top it off to the top. Have a nice strong glass if you do this. Make sure it's tempered glass. I don't want this breaking all over you and you coming in to me with big cuts. All right, big cuts on your arm. All right, and then finally, the final stage is seltzer. It's really nice. I have real seltzer from Seltzer Sisters Bottling Company in Redwood City, and that makes the drink even better than ever. But you can use soda water, but just have a nice bubbly feel on the top. There we go. And then stir one more time. And guess what? It's time for the garnish. That's my favorite part. So have some nice mint sprigs ready for your garnish, big tall, so it looks beautiful. And also it helps when you have a nice big garnish because when the person is raising the glass to their lips, the aroma goes into the nose, and aroma is just as important as taste when it comes to drinking or eating. I'm sure you all know that. And then you top it with a round or the half shell of lime that I threw away. Pretend I have it still. There you go. And a little sugar, raw sugar on the top makes it look lovely. It's nice when you serve your guests. And then guess what? I have an element that makes it muy authentico. Real sugar cane to use as a swizzle stick and a garnish. This is really nice because if you serve it like this to your guests, they can use it to kind of mush the mint and stir their drink. And people like to do that, you know, when they're, I always see them doing that in the bar. I don't know exactly why they do it, but I always see them doing it. So I think it's a nice addition to the cocktail. Just go with the flow. So there you are, 2 fabulous, delicious, refreshing, not too sweet mojitos, flightos, yummy, drink, delicious. I'm gonna have one and you can have the other, or actually I'm gonna have both of them. There we go, yummy. That is good. In flighty announcements, Flighito. Juice half a lime, match with simple syrup, add 1.5, or as you know I like, 2 ounces white rum, handful of fresh mint, muddle, and remember to bruise, don't pulverize. Add crushed ice, stir with a bar spoon, top with seltzer, garnish with mint sprig and lime wheel, and a sugarcane swizzle stick adds Cuban authenticity. Gulp it down. Cocktail shaken.